Yes. Hey, what's up? What's up, Kwamboka? Nyaje. Wait, house tour,
Wow.
house tour, house tour. What on ataka? Hey, that's like a nice house. That's like a nice house. Hi.
Hi, Edgar. Nice to
Hi,
see
hi.
you.
Nice to see you too.
Umekuaje?
Niko sawa,
Kimosta.
niko sawa.
Royaltiness. Mimi niko na maziwa
Houstoners.
chai na ngoja.
Si wendo unatupea chai leo voluntarily. By the way, thank you. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on the live. We've been waiting for this. It's time. It's time. It's time.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
So niambie,
My
ni saa
network is
ngapi?
bad.
It's
Is my network?
it's okay as long as we can hear you, man. I don't know. It's okay. Ama watu wanasema.
Nimeona mtu akisema. Okay, you know what? Let me just put it on.
Imeshaanza kuspin. Wait. Is it good? Is it better? Looks better. Weka
People say we
light.
can't fix your internet. I think watu wananiona sahi sasa.
Watu wanakuona. Hata mimi nakuona. Watu wana, yeah.
Network is okay. All right.
So should we start or we start slowly?
Wait, hold on. I'm getting like instructions. Panguza cameras. Just 1 second.
Okay, sure. Huyu nani ati please speak English? Where? Wait,
Hey?
in the wrong live.
You're in the wrong folder.
But please speak English. Wrong place. Bado tuna flex. Wacha nimalize hii wimbo. It's okay now.
Okay. I think we're good.
You're good?
I'm ready.
So, can you see the baby? Can you see the bump? We haven't seen the bump live and anything.
You don't even know. Maybe it's fake. Hold on.
Yeah, some people are saying it's fake. I don't understand. Ooh, nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't play with something like that. That would be too far.
It would be too far. Would be too far.
Yeah, a lot of women want to have babies, and me included. So I wouldn't joke like that.
Yeah, Kwanza, something you wrote today on your post. You are suffering, I don't know, endometriosis.
Endometriosis. Endometriosis is
what's
just
that?
ovarian cysts, which affects like 1 out of 10 women. But they even say that the cases are not, could be more, but the cases are not as reported. Some people just are infertile, but they don't know why. But it's the leading cause of infertility in women. So I didn't know either till like when I was last year, when I was 28.
When you had this?
Yeah, that's when I found out I had it, even though I've had it like for over 10 years. I just lived with it.
Because some people are asking, which specialist did you go to see? How did you fix it? Like what happened?
It's a bit like, because I want to talk about it, and I want to talk about from how I found out to the doctors that I saw, the medicine that I took, the procedures, because I even had to do surgery. And, after surgery, what I did. But I'm going to talk about it on my YouTube channel.
Oh, on your new channel. Yeah, I saw you have a new YouTube channel. Congrats.
Yeah.
Welcome back to... Yeah, same. So, what will it be about? More motherhood, more your journey, or what should you expect?
I feel like I will start by talking about my journey. I ask people to tell me what they want to hear, and a lot of people want to know, because I've gone through, like the last 2 or 3 years, I've gone through like a lot of changes in my life. And I would talk about that, some, family issues. Most of these things, they are just on the internet, but people don't know the real story. So I'll talk about my journey, things that I've overcome, depression, the ovarian cysts, till now, like accepting and, living with so many things that I've gone through that I know affect a lot of people.
Because we really noticed you really went from being an Instagram or slay queen to nowadays we don't hear so much about you. You're more quiet, reserved. So what changed? What happened?
First, I kind of like for some time, I think for 2 years, I think between 2017, 2018, I was mostly in Rome, between Rome and Kenya, and I was in a relationship, and I just didn't have time for a lot of things. It really like made me change who I was in many ways, and I didn't have time for myself or the things that I used to love to do. And now coming out of that relationship to now, it took me like a lot of work and, rediscovering of myself. Yeah. So now we're here.
We're happy to see the woman you're becoming now. And something we're wondering is, how did you find out you're pregnant, and how did the mysterious father take it?
Okay, so like I found out I was actually with my mom, and I think I was 3 weeks pregnant. My mom kept telling me, it was my mom's birthday, we were in Diani. She kept telling me, because I kept saying, oh, my my breasts are really painful, and I'm like, like I was glowing, and my mom was like, you look like you're pregnant. So when we came back to Nairobi, I bought a test, the strip test, the 50 bob, did the test and found out I was pregnant, but I was like, I see that. Did another test the following day, positive. Then I think I for a week, I didn't tell the father. When I told him, it was like, okay, so what are we going to do? Blah, 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 blah. And we agreed. We agreed. It wasn't like, he didn't react. He wasn't like, oh, that's not my child. We were all mature about it because I just wanted to hear what he has to say. Because bringing a child to the world, it's, responsibility of wawili. So I wanted to know what he thinks and how he feels before I decide on, what to do. Then I decided to just keep it because it's a blessing.
Yeah, it's a blessing. So it wasn't anything planned, it just surprise.
Yeah. Big man Bazoo.
So who's the baby daddy? Who's the baby daddy then?
Baby daddy is Big man Bazoo.
Who's big man? We want to see his ass today, so.
Yeah, you probably will get to see him.
You get to see.
Yeah.
Okay, because people are in the comments saying ati bundles naisha tuoneshe tuoneshe baby daddy ati taja mtu
1,000 bob.
ati has he left, who is the father? People are really curious.
Okay, do you guys want to see the father now, or you want to talk about something else before? Because if the father comes, that's it, I'm gone.
The next questions are probably based on both of you. So,
the next question.
So, and unless people we can ask people if anyone wants to see the father, you can leave blue hearts. Then if
blue
you see
hearts, if you want to see the father, pink
blue
hearts if you still have things to talk to me about. Or how far are you? I mean, I'm almost there. I'm in my 3rd trimester, but I just got into the 3rd trimester. So
3rd trimester,
maybe we'll get soon.
That's how many months? Is that 3 months? How?
No.
What?
The baby.
I've never had a baby. I don't
Guess.
know.
Wait, hold on. Let me just move back a bit so they can see the belly and guess.
Hey, that's big.
It's big.
Yeah, that's bigger than on the internet. That is much
The
bigger.
picture on the internet was taken a month ago. Baby's blue so far.
Yeah, that's
I see
huge.
blue.
I also see a lot of blue.
But someone asked, how has been the journey? So I'm just going to talk about that. 1st trimester was good. I've had a very smooth pregnancy. I didn't have any morning sickness, praise God. I
Wow.
haven't had any complications so far, and I just pray for the next few months to be safe, no stress. I was so scared to share this because I thought people would attack me and come for me, and I would get stressed. But I haven't seen
Yeah.
anything bad, like really bad that I can't handle. So I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, I'm glad it hasn't been too bad. Yeah.
They wanna
I've been
see
very. Everybody wanna see. I'm seeing so much blue.
blue.
But even before we get into any of that, as you guys saw, we advertised and we have some sponsors with us, which I'd like to acknowledge and thank you for supporting Histiness. So our first client would be, there's a page called Beburu. If any of you, after the live, we will post their businesses pages and then you can go check out. Most of them are baby related. So if you're a new mom or a new dad and you're looking to shop for some of these products, you can actually check their pages out. They're quite affordable and I actually approve of these pages. So our first sponsor is Baby Roo. You can check them out on Instagram. It's Baby Roo 254. So did you check out the pages I sent to you?
Yeah, I did. I like Baby Roo because they have really cute, little, unique stuff that I haven't seen on any other page. So this is definitely somewhere I'll get my baby stuff from.
Okay, so yeah. I'm
Yeah.
saying they have little sippy cups. They even have this shower. What is this shower?
You put it
shower?
like on the baby's head so that when the baby, when the baby is taking a bath, the soap doesn't go to the baby's face.
That's what that is for.
Yeah.
Not like
What
for
is it?
swimming or something. I'm an
Shower
experience. Child protection. Nice. Looks really cute.
This
They
is
even
the
have
page one.
baby proofing. Yeah.
Oh, can you even see? Anyway, we'll post them afterwards, right?
We post the pages after,
Yeah.
after the live. So
Nice.
there are enough blue hearts. Show us the man. Show us mans. Show us bay. Huh? Is this like a corona baby? Is it?
Everybody thinks it's corona. No, it's not a corona baby.
You
Corona
know when
imeleta basi mingi.
you know when corona started, a lot of people were stuck with each other. So I even have a friend who was telling me this story of she has her friend who went to the boyfriends and the plan was you will either get engaged or you break up. There's no you get engaged, pregnant, or you break up. So it's the do or die. The world is
Yeah.
ending. So is
Yeah.
this one of is this that situation?
I can definitely say that COVID has really helped me and the baby's father to get to know each other more and bond and build our relationship. So, but this is not a corona baby.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Are we should I bring the father?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'll be back.
Okay, sure. Hey, we're now at 8,000. 8,000. Jesus. That's a lot of people. So, guys, what questions do you have from the baby's father? I'm seeing gender. I'm seeing. What else are people asking? Have you guys figured out who the baby daddy is? Let's see if I can add. Let's see. Go live with so many people. Why are people requesting this live and none of you are the father? Let's see. Where's that account? Can you search? Yeah. Just nope. So as we wait for the baby daddy to show up, Miss Maina, who is that again? Huh? I'm scared how she's so comfortable. Jovenchi, why are you so scared? Simba wants to go live. Karanja. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think I've seen the nigga. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. So we're about to go live with the baby daddy. Hi. Where's the thing? I don't know why he's hiding and it shows his name on the phone.
Oh, yes. It's the wrong account.
It of course it shows it. Hi, father. You're the father. Hi, father.
How you doing, man?
Karibu. I'm good.
You all right?
I'm all right. You?
I'm good. I'm just reading the comments.
People have been guessing correctly for quite some time.
Yeah, people are good with this.
Yeah. And I just like to say congratulations on being a dad again.
Santi Sana, it's a blessing.
But it's always a blessing. Always more babies. As much as people will call you Father Abraham, just more.
Yeah.
Keep feeling there. So, question.
Yes.
How did you guys meet?
How do we meet? When was that?
We met last year. We met last year around this time, right?
Yeah.
We met
around June, July.
Definitely July. We met in July, and we were going through tough times in our lives, both of us.
We were both straight out of a relationship, so it was just like sensitive time. You just don't know what to do. You're lonely and everything. So we had that in common, and then we just started talking. It wasn't even anything to do with like we wanted a relationship. We were just like, because she was entering the fitness world, and I was in the fitness world. So she was doing her Genio and all that. And then I sent her over some stuff from Just Gym It so that she can try them out. Next thing, we just had so much in common that things just like catapult into something else,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And how comes you guys have been keeping it so hush-hush for a while?
Yeah, I mean, obviously because of the situation, especially my situation. So you don't want to put someone in that negative space. So we try to be as hush with this whole situation as possible, just to respect the other person. And we didn't want to have all that backlash as well on our end, because we had just found something beautiful. Like, we didn't understand it ourselves, and we knew definitely people are not going to understand it. So we're just like, let's just keep it to ourselves.
Yeah, and then, obviously people started seeing us together and taking videos and bringing it to you. And I was like, oh my God, these pictures look crazy. We gotta, I just said, since everybody already knows, the secret is out. I posted that picture, then regretted it and deleted, because I got a lot of backlash, people saying I spoiled a family, which was totally not true. Like, we were both, when we started talking, not even like having a relationship, we were both single.
Yeah.
Single at the time.
Yeah.
Because it's, I hope we all understand, we can all be honest in this story. Last year, I actually did a story on Frankie and Maureen, and I guess, like, I had stuff, but then at the time Frankie talked to me, and I didn't want to bring more friction in stories, and I always figured, and maybe also a lot of people on the live have been asking me to ask, was Kwamboka the reason for the ending of the previous relationship, or?
Yeah. I know a lot of people think that, and totally false. I mean, we met way after we broke up, me and Maureen. So that had nothing to do with it. It's just that, again, we just found something that we never actually planned to fall into. We just fell into it. And even I told you when you approached me and you were like, yo, mind giving a statement on exactly what happened. of course, we can't just like come out and say exactly what happened, but we had our differences. And it's not something that just happened once. It's something that we try to fix throughout our whole relationship. And it was something that we really worked on it. I've seen a lot of people telling me, I pray for you guys. Marriage is everything. Don't leave a situation that, you know, has kids in it, but you can't do that. You have to be happy at the end of the day. So we were not necessarily happy at that time. So we figured it's best for us to just go our separate ways. And obviously the general public doesn't see that. The general public sees what happens on YouTube, because we had a YouTube channel. And if you look at our YouTube channel, I mean, it's a perfect couple, you know, it's a perfect family, and everything looks rosy, everything looks amazing. But people don't know what's happening behind closed doors. There's that BTS that happens. You're just seeing 30 seconds of my life, you know, seeing the full story. Yeah, so, and you can't just say, we're going to start, you know, stick through it because of the kids. Again, you can do that and force something to work, but you're forcing it and it could be more detrimental to the kids as well. So we were just like, let's focus on building these children, and, you know, whatever happens, happens. Obviously, there'll be backlash. And obviously, I would be the man is always the one who gets all the backlash. And I think the reason why I got all the backlash was because we never explained what was going on. We never explained and said, this is what happened. Everyone just had their own opinion, and opinions were just like being passed around. And the more you pass it around, the more it like becomes something major and major and major. But I just kept my silence because I knew if I start speaking, it's just not going to end up, you know, the right way. So I just kept my silence and continued doing me. And I respect you for what you do, especially when it comes to, you know, getting your receipts. It's good when you're in that, you know, the blogger life, and you need you need that proof. You need to know what's true, what's false, rather than just like coming out with whatever, you know, someone has sent to you or told you. And a lot of people were doing that at that time. But anyway, we had to deal with it. Even when I met Corazon, we had to deal with a lot of that, people insinuating a lot of things, but we had to deal with it. And we're still dealing with it, even now. Yeah. So, but it's an experience I definitely had to go through.
Because I have, so like, give me a timeline. When did you guys become a thing officially?
We didn't become a thing until like when? Early this year?
Yeah. December last year.
December, yeah. We were just like chilling.
Yeah.
For the longest time, we were just chilling, and then
we decided to just like be you know, together.
Support partners.
We were support partners because we were going through
we were supporting each other, man.
Yeah, and then we decided
through the hardships.
We have so much in common. We get along very well.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah.
Because something. Let me interject a bit. Something you guys might not know is because I always carry receipts. So last year, when I was actually covering that story, someone actually sent me what was it? A status Kwamboka had on her story. On your story, you posted you're at the beach, and then on the sand you wrote F loves K, and then you put a dick emoji in there. And then I was like, you serious? And this was last year. So if you guys say the relationship started this year, and I had this receipt since October, September. So
no, the seriousness started like December. That's when we got like serious. We're like, okay.
We're not talking to anyone else. We're not
like now we're exclusive.
For anyone else. We're exclusive.
Yeah.
But before then, we were just
fooling around, you know, just having fun.
Okay, thanks for the honesty. Because when I saw this, I was like, why did you post this, Kwamboka? Why?
I'm crazy.
She's very, very, very spontaneous.
Random.
She just does things like that.
See, you know, we are watching. Like, this is just like this.
That's
is
what
just
I tell her.
Now
I tell her all the time.
That time I had never been like, you know,
Even that photo where I'm standing behind her and I'm like this. She was never meant to post that. She just like all of a sudden posted it, and I was like, "What the hell did you just do?"
Yeah, we noticed the TikToks, and you're like, "They're smashing." I remember even doing that story. You were in slippers, and I was like, "There's no way this is a photo shoot." They're smashing.
Yeah.
Paparazzi. But we are happy, and I feel like once like a relation, you know, the thing is, people don't usually want to accept for people to, like when they see people have, they see a relationship and they've fallen in love with it, they don't want to let it go. But I feel like,
it's very hard.
People break up, they're allowed to move on and be happy, and it doesn't mean that I think we are going to be together forever. We'll probably also, you know.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Nothing is guaranteed.
Yeah.
Nothing is confirmed.
My concern right now is just to be happy now.
In the moment, yeah. With whatever's happening.
Whatever came out of it is beautiful, and I'm so grateful. So, I'll never have any regrets.
I remember when I asked Frankie about he's not afraid of the backlash, and something pretty important he said, it's been over a year from his previous relationship, so it's like I understood it's about time he can also find happiness outside his past history, and like I'm really hoping that Frankie, you've changed. I am really, because I would really like Kwamboka to be happy and you guys to have it all, have the baby, have the happy relationship. I don't want to be sent receipts about you guys, so I'm actually rooting for this, and I know a bunch of people are also.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's good. It's good to have your support on this thing, because I mean, we've had all the backlash. We've had a long couple of months. So we just want everything to just like resume back to normal. We want to be able to go outside and just not worry if someone's going to take a photo of us, or, you know, it was just like a bit too much. I couldn't even take her on dates or anything, you know, like it's just
damn, sorry.
Bring the food at home. Because you just don't know who's looking.
Yeah, that's a hard life. At least now you can leave the house publicly, and
now we can step outside and everything.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah, it's good to be out now. So, how is it for you guys? Are you happy? How's the relationship? And someone asked me to ask you, Kwamboka, why Frankie?
I honestly didn't choose Frankie. We met on random circumstances and we became friends, and then things happen. You don't choose who you fall in love with. And Frankie is a good guy. We get along really well, and I'm fine. I'm happy with my choice, with who I choose. Chose.
And to you, why Kwamboka? People have been accusing you have a type. You like lawyers and a certain body size.
Someone said,
a lawyer and voluptuous.
I'm gonna say this too. Someone said Frankie atakula judiciary yote.
Inaonekana.
Oh my God.
Again, like she said, but like I to be honest, didn't choose her. I didn't like see her and I was like, oh, that's the one I want. It was just something that happened. And to be honest, even when we first met, we were not looking at each other like that, because we were like, oh no, he's not my type in those types of ways where, you know, he looks like a pretty boy, he looks like he's gonna do this to me. And then I was looking at her and I was like, oh, she's a socialite, she's wild, she likes that life. I don't know about that. But then when we were together, it was like we're just like so down to earth, and our past lives were just like
almost the same.
Yeah, we've just gone through each and everything exactly the same. We're just like, what? This is the opposite
of what
I am, and exactly what she is. So it just clicked. Sometimes you don't necessarily plan for it.
I mean, like I like Frankie because I can fart like a really smelly fart in front of him and he doesn't judge me.
Disgusting one. Hey, Edgar, umekunja uso.
I should have walked away. I should have stood up and.
Yeah, that's what I have to deal with, man. That's what I deal with.
But she's real. She's real. We like that she's real.
Yeah. That was actually one of the things. Like, she's so real that you don't associate that with her and the lifestyle she portrays on social media. It's totally different. Like, the two are totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why. That's definitely why.
I'm seeing a lot of comments, people saying, marry her. So what are your thoughts on marriage, both of you?
Hey, my grandma. Hey, that's mind. We're just waiting for this baby to come out, and yeah.
I feel like we haven't known each other for long enough to know that we want it to be, like that.
Yeah.
I feel like the main focus right now for us is just to be really, really genuinely happy. Yeah, we just want to be happy.
It's good to take things step at a time, because if you start planning and then things don't happen, and then you promised people, you start showing people this certain life again, and then now everyone else is disappointed. We don't want that. We just want to live our life and just be normal as much as possible.
I'd be good with, if he makes me happy for a long time, I'd be good with staying with him like this and not even making anything official. It's not a big deal for me.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal, marriage.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you say it's too early, is it the relationship or age?
No, the relationship is too young.
Even for me, I think even age, because there's so much I want to do. I still want to achieve. Before I bring someone to become part of my life, there's still my dreams. There's things that I want to do, and I just don't want to get married now.
Yeah.
If you proposed, I would say no.
That's if I proposed.
So it's like you're both saying no at the time. So I'd like to take this time to announce our next sponsor. So our next sponsor for our live is an iPhone shop that sells iPhones. It's called iPhone Street Kenya. So if you guys are looking for credible and legit phones, you can go to iPhone Street Kenya. They sell some pretty affordable phones. We'll post their ad after the live on all our 3 accounts. So be sure to follow them and inquire about their rates. For those who are like me, who like Apple everything, so check out their phones.
iPhone Street Kenya, I need a cover for this and this. I have 2 phones. I need a cover for both. So
why do you need 2 phones? Why do you need 2 phones?
Yeah, I have a 10. This is X. X and 7. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so continuing with the questions. This question someone asked me to ask.
Red flags.
What? Ati red?
No, not romantic. Red flags.
We're giving the red flag vibes.
Watu wana uchokozi. Kwa marriage Corazon ametucheza. Watu wanasema ati kwa marriage Corazon amewacheza.
Amewacheza?
Kwa nini? No, honestly, like I've been through. Right now, honestly, I just want to be happy. I think that's what everybody should focus on. You can get married and not be happy, and now you have to go through all these processes. No.
You know, when I look at you guys, you look more like friends than a couple.
That's the thing. That's what we're going for. We want to just be able to enjoy ourselves rather than have that, that proper look of this is how things are supposed to be like. This is how, our relationship is supposed to look like.
or couples don't do this, couples don't do that. No, I want to
be just wild and just be whatever.
I want to go out. If I want
So-
to go out alone and have fun and come back home to him, and vice versa. Like everybody, I give him all his freedom because I trust him, and the same way. I don't know about that.
So can you guys like kiss for the thumbnail so that I a screenshot? A screenshot of for the thumbnail.
No.
For the thumbnail. No. Which questions did they leave out?
Everybody's saying we're friends with benefits. I guess we're friends with benefits, exclusive friends with benefits.
And another question.
We're not in an open race.
Are you in an open?
No.
That's how Will Smith.
The open marriage.
Not open marriage, no open relationship.
Would you guys do an open marriage?
No.
What do you think about it?
No.
Why?
I would never want someone that I'm with to be with someone else.
Even if it's been 20, 30 fucking years.
Hey,
No.
that kills everything. Hey, that's supposed to be yours, right?
Yeah.
And then someone else comes and samples it. Hey, no. That's painful.
Maybe together. I don't.
I've seen someone asking if we live together. No, we don't live together. We just like sometimes spend a week in my house, a week in her house.
Yeah.
But we don't live together.
Kwamboka, did you have to actually move because people knew where you are?
Did I have?
Did you have to move houses because people knew where you?
Yeah. No. At the time, we were like not even like in a relationship, but the place where I stayed is a house that I bought. So, and I had lived there for like 2 years, but people started taking pictures of us, pictures of my car, like his bike next to my car, and it just started not feeling like a home for me. So I looked for somewhere else and rented it out.
Also,
but now where I live, it's so private. Everybody's a bit mature. Like they know nobody's taking pictures here, so I feel free to walk around the way I want.
Yeah, because the one thing of being a public figure, you lose out on your privacy completely. Something you'll just have to give up. And on to that, when you announced your pregnancy, I think Friday?
Yes.
Yeah, Friday, yeah.
And in the morning, I already saw blogs posting about your pregnancy. So did you feel forced to reveal now that people are already talking about it? And how did that make you feel?
I wasn't going to reveal my pregnancy because I was already feeling too much pressure. The fact that I'm with him, and I just wanted to have a smooth delivery and have my blessing. But then I saw that I don't know how they got the information. I had my baby shower, and maybe one of the people that was there didn't
You've
like
already
it.
had your baby shower.
Yes.
We missed
Maybe
that
I'll
whole
have
thing.
to. So one of the people that was there maybe went out and said something because it was just like, oh, she did a baby shower, which was very exclusive and private. So when I saw people talking about it and blogs writing about it, I was like, I'm not going to let people get this story out in a way that I can't control. So I decided to post it and put have a say in how it comes out.
Have your own voice to it. Yeah.
Yes, but otherwise I wouldn't have posted.
How were you waiting until the delivery, or?
I don't think I would have. No, I don't think I would have posted. Maybe I would have waited till like the baby 6 months or something. Yeah.
And all this is just because of, like, you don't want the public scrutiny, or why do pregnant women, they deactivate accounts, they post old pictures, why do women exactly do this?
I personally didn't want the negativity to surround surround my pregnancy, because it's something that I feel like is a gift. You know, when I was younger, I wasn't looking for a child, but when I was younger, I used to say, and sometimes I used to pray that by the time I'm 30, I want to have a kid. So when it happens in this exact way, and after like I had endometriosis, I was, you know, other things were involved that I wouldn't have possibly gotten pregnant, and I get pregnant, and the baby is coming before my 30th birthday. I felt like it was divine, so I just didn't want anything negative to surround the pregnancy, the birth, and all that. So, but I just decided to post, and luckily I didn't see anything horrible being said. So I'm grateful for everyone for trying to not be too harsh with me.
Yeah, because I also feel women who are pregnant, they should really get the support and the understanding they need. Sometimes, like I've known you're pregnant for quite some time, but I didn't talk about it yet until you talked about it. Because in the line of work, I've begun to notice sometimes it can affect our mother negatively. So I've been trying to learn from my earlier mistakes, and so I'm happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you for keeping my secret.
Sure. Some people are saying, Frankie, you look uncomfortable.
No, I'm not. I'm very comfortable. Very comfortable.
Someone said Chibude.
Chibude.
Why? I wonder why everybody assumes Frankie is such a playboy.
Like, I only have 2 kids. Well, 1 on the way.
Oh, 2 kids is so kidogo.
The 2 kids is not, like, people have more than that.
But Chibude has 4.
That's 4?
Yeah.
Oh, come and catch
So
up.
you're catching up.
Here's another one. Here's another one now. I think, like, Frankie, like, what do you think your reputation is in this Nairobi streets? Like, in terms of, what do you think your reputation is?
Hey, right now, I've heard toxic, I've heard player,
Father Abraham.
I've heard Father Abraham now. What else?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, no, toxic. I said toxic. Yeah.
So why do they think they label you these things?
Well, someone said I've just seen there someone saying I betrayed Maureen, but clearly never did. That was never my intention, and that never happened. So I guess that's where the toxic part came from. With the Father Abraham thing, I guess because I have 2 kids. But I take care of my kids 100%. I see my kids every week. I see my children, and I take care of them. Everything that I can do for them, I do that for them. If it's schooling, if it's food, if it's whatever it is, I take care of them. And I'll do exactly the same for this child over here. And if they can
for this new one, let me ask, for this new one, like as a man, like it doesn't scare you, or how will you support this one? How will you be there for them? How, like,
of course,
do you have to answer those questions?
When I first got my first son, I was nervous. I was a nervous wreck. I was like, how am I going to do this? Blah, blah, blah. But when that time came, I stood up, I manned up, and I did it. Same thing happened when I got my second born. I was like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to take care of this? But I think that when you're put in a certain situation, things just change. Like you yourself just like, you just find a way. I don't know how, but you just find a way. You put yourself between a rock and a hard place, you'll find a way to break that rock. And I see myself doing that right now. That's why I'm not even like worried about it. When she told me about it, I was like, okay, I can't tell you what to do. Of course, a man can never tell a woman what to do with a child, especially, you know, when the child is in the woman. A man can't come and say, "Oh, I don't want the baby. Take away the baby." But it's the woman's decision. And when she told me, I really want to keep it because it's something, you know, it's a miracle to her. It's a blessing to her. She had endometriosis. She never thought she was going to have a kid. Who am I to come tell her what to do with the child, you know?
Yeah.
Boom. And I was like, look, I'll be there 100% of the way. And here we are.
Because sometimes me, like when I think about having a kid, and even sometimes the women I date, like I've dated women where for them, they went to group of schools. Me, I went to 844 public schools, and they're much, much cheaper. So when a girl is telling you, hey, me, my fees used to be $500,000, me, I look at them and like, so our kid, you want us to be paying $500,000? I'm like, like it. And the funny thing is, when you all graduate, you all end up in the same job. So, like, how will you treat your kid? Will you treat them like, will you take them through the GCSE, the fancy stuff, or will you treat them how you grew up? Will you coddle them like, what's your parenting? Where are you with this?
I know with my firstborn, he's like he's in Montessori, so I mean that's pretty like group of schools, if you want to call it that way. But it just depends on how much we can afford. If we can afford those schools, then why not? I mean, why not take them to those kind of schools? She's old-fashioned. She's like, nah. So,
my child is going to a public school, public university, public KCSE, the same way I did. You know, I feel like most Kenyans went through this system, KCSE, public schools, and everything. I just want my child to be
Kenyan.
a Kenyan. Speaks Swahili, you know? Yeah.
Those other ones are still Kenyan, you know, they're still Kenyans.
But I just want them to speak Swahili, go to like a public government school, public university, go through all the experiences I went through, because I feel like all the hardships of going to public schools kind of molded me to be who I am.
Yeah, true.
I'm sure people who went to group of schools also went through hardships, but my choice, public.
So since both of you, so how will both of you agree on this now? If both of you went to different schools, how will you raise your kid now?
Yeah, that question will come in like what? 2, 3 years? 3 years? 4 years?
4 years.
Yeah,
We'll
right now we're not even thinking that far.
And I think the mother decides.
Yeah. The mother decides.
Good luck.
Thanks.
So, Kwamboka, you're now a new mother. Any thoughts? How does it feel? How's the journey?
My journey has been smooth, and I hope I meet my baby soon in one piece, healthy. It's been nice, and I'm going to talk about everything, but it's been really smooth. So far, I haven't had any complications, any issues. I've never been sick. I never threw up even once.
Hey, you were throwing up.
Just once. Just once.
Just once.
We already know the gender. I see someone is asking the gender. We already know the gender, but we're still not ready to reveal it.
Taniambia kando.
Nitakwambia. Just know, big man Bazu. Big man.
What? Okay. So, do the people here have questions? The fans?
Wacha tuone maswali.
And as you guys are looking through the questions, I'll announce our last sponsor, who was gracious enough. I hope you guys understand why we're making it such a big deal to call out the sponsors. They're actually supporting me and these guys to, I guess, go on this journey. It means a lot when some of these small businesses come forward and support us and believe in what we are doing. And we know we are breaking the internet, so I'm really appreciative when people put actual money and support. It's very hard. Sometimes your friends don't. They just say, "Oh, good work, okay," or they never check. But people who are actually willing to come forward and support you and actually give money, that's a big deal. So I'd like to mention our next sponsor, which is Kid Street. They also do baby products, and after the live, we'll post all our sponsors on our stories, both my stories, Frankie's, and Kwamboka story. So Kid Street is like they have for sophisticated uh, kids products. I think that's what they wanted me to say. So if you check out their page, they have baby seats, they have bottles, they have thermometers, they have these baby monitors. For this, Frankie, see, you had a baby monitor. You look like the ones who had baby monitors.
We actually did have a baby monitor, yeah. It's very necessary, especially if you have like a, well, you need the one for the cameras. If you have a nanny, hey, you need to know what's happening.
And these cassettes are really cute.
Yeah, pretty cute. Have you guys checked out the page? Anything you're interested in?
Actually, this page, what stood out for me when I checked it out earlier was just the cassettes are really pretty. They're really, really sophisticated.
They look those astronaut chairs actually. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks like very protective.
And it's from what age?
Oh, cassettes have edges. I thought it's just
From birth. Yeah, I think it's adjustable. You can change it like depending on the kid's age. And this is from birth to 7 years. So I guess if you buy it once, that's it. You don't have to buy it again.
So are you guys like reading books for parenting or kids? Like, is it like how is it this kid thing?
I'm freestyling and he's telling me he already knows, so he's taking me through a lot. Yeah. When is helping, he's gone.
It must be.
Yeah,
it's pretty useful having someone who's done it already.
Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward for me. So I just tell her tips and tricks here and there, and then we do it together.
You actually do you change diapers, Frank?
I have changed many diapers. A lot of diapers.
A lot of men say they never change a diaper. Yoni kazi ya mamake or blah blah blah.
No. Actually, I was the best at changing diapers. I'm really good, really quick at changing diapers.
I think even statistics say men change diapers faster than women.
Better, yeah, and faster.
Huh. Which statistic is this?
Trust me, I've heard that somewhere.
Okay. So questions. What are people asking?
What are the questions? We answer them.
We get like 5 questions and then we leave.
Yeah.
Someone is stupid here. Someone is asking, did Corazon pay Frankie for spams?
Hey.
Oh, wow.
No.
Yes, you want some?
Surely.
We are selling together.
Wow, petty. Oh, someone asked, has Corazon talked to Maureen woman to woman?
No.
You've never talked, or what are you saying?
No, we haven't met.
Yeah.
But I hope one day we meet and we,
able to talk.
We're able to talk because our children are going to be brothers.
Why is that? Because
I want I'll just have one, so I want my child to grow with brothers. So it would be nice to talk. Of course, I need I just need to talk to her so we can get along and our children can just grow up together.
I was actually asking, why haven't you talked till now? Like, what's been keeping you? Yeah, why haven't you guys talked?
I don't know.
I guess you'd have to say it's just like it's so
fresh.
It's too fresh.
I'm sure the right time will come. It's just too fresh.
Yeah. Even though it has been over a year, it's still
6 months. It's been so like when kids, have you spent time with Frankie's kids?
No. I want to. They're so cute. Those boys are so cute. But no, not yet. it really isn't about me. I just hope like my kid gets to know the brothers.
Yeah, because because people asking, will you be a blended family? How will this work?
That's
Will
something
you,
that I would definitely want. I want my children to know each other, to grow up together, and even if they go to the same school, that would be awesome. Holidays, we spend holidays together. I just want them to know each other. I want Lexi to be able to say, "That's my little bro" or little sister. I want them to be able to grow together. Yeah.
did you guys ever imagine this would be your lives? Like you'd have stepsisters and stepmothers and did you ever imagine this for yourselves?
Personally, no, I never saw that happening. You never see anything happening. You be with someone and then you're thinking this is it for the rest of your life, and things change, and it's sad when it changes, but you just have to learn how to, move on with that. And I'm sure she never thought that she would be with someone who already has like, two kids or even a kid, but
And
here we are.
yeah, you don't. They say life is what happens when you're busy planning. So when you're busy trying to figure out how your life will be, that's when life happens.
Yeah.
Takes you where it wants to take you.
I got it. Any other questions for the people? Corazon is in love. Why are they saying Frankie Wandudi? Is it that bike you like?
Because I have a bike. Yeah, I have a motorbike.
Frankie Wandudi. Hey, what about this? Oh, someone is asking, how did Maureen take the pregnancy news? Does she know? I think she knows.
We don't have to talk. We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, we can't really tell. That's a sensitive matter. I don't think we need to speak on that.
Yeah. So I think was the pregnancy plan. We've answered most of the questions that Frankie, do you love me?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
Most
people
of
are
the
savage.
questions are things that we've already talked about. Maybe the people just joined.
Watu wanasema tunangoja next baby mama. Hey, watu wana uchokozi.
Frankie, hii watu hamnitaki.
Frankie,
What it happens, life will move on.
Frankie, now that I have you here, what happened with Shiv? What happened with Shiv? At least you have to answer. Yeah, what happened with Shiv?
Oh, nothing happened. We just had, he wanted to do something different, and the journey I wanted to go with just gym it was totally different as well. At that time I wanted to open up a gym and do all that. I don't think he wanted to do the same thing. So we just had different goals and ambitions when it came to just gym it. And we sat down, we talked, and he was like, look, I think I'm looking to do CrossFit and all that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's something that you'll be into. He's like, yeah. And we talked about it. And he even said, it's best if we just have this discussion now instead of waiting and then one of us is pulling away when things are actually, bigger and much more serious, causing more issues. And we didn't want to lose that friendship. So, because we were friends first before we became business partners. So we're like, let's keep that friendship, and then we can just like go our separate ways when it comes to the gym aspect of things, the business aspect of things. And yeah, we talk. Actually, the other day we were talking about, since we now both have kids on the way, we were having that conversation. I was telling you I'm going to send you some diapers real soon, and we just had that whole conversation, and we're cool. But he's doing his own thing now. I'm doing my own thing now, and he's a good guy. He's a great guy.
Good to know.
Yeah.
People have been bugging me with that.
Ile kiss mtaona.
I think kiss.
What's I go kiss? Hey.
I see someone saying someone should save me from this relationship. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm getting into or what I got into, and I'm happy and comfortable with. I'm not in what is that movie called? The black guy.
Wait, so.
The black guy who is Jordan Peele. That movie. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
I'll scratch my head for that movie. I'm like,
I don't need saving. I'm a big girl. If shit happens, it will happen. I'll move on. Trust me, I've been through so much in my life that nothing scares me. I'm ready for... Frankie's a good guy. We'll always be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to know. You both seem like you're in this. Let's see what people are asking. Oh, people asking, do you love each other?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Huh?
We have zero chemistry. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Okay, so guys, they do love each other.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, Kiss 100 is here. Why?
Kiss 100 Mengia. Hey.
Until someone said Kiss. Hey, opportunist. Hey, sawa. Hi, Joanna. Hey, this is Joanna. Hi, Joanna. I've seen you. About DM me, Joanna. Damn, yes, we were. So you guys are not kissing then? Okay.
No. PG.
PG.
No, we're all adults. We're all adults. Nataka mpakane mate.
Mnataka kujua kasi ni mabeste tu.
Yeah, this could be a whole publicity stunt.
Trust me, this can be a publicity stunt.
Kiki kwanza nakujua. Nakuona tu ukiandika hapa. Ndakudm baadaye.
And we're now at 11,000. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's amazing.
Good.
Anyway, the truth is, Edgar is my baby daddy. And this is all just a joke.
It's all a ruse.
The real baby daddy is up there.
Frankie, people are saying, please don't hurt her. Hey,
I can't.
What up, Pende? Hey, sijui ulikasirisha watu nini? Do you know, they say these gym guys are very dangerous. These gym guys. Very dangerous.
Kanyama. Ni Kanyama. Kanyama.
Very dangerous.
It's such an over reputation, but what? Wacha tujaribu kuitoa tu slowly by slowly.
Okay. Dun. Let's say this. Now people are just emojis. Chinese cookie is here. Hey, she's being roasted over here, but okay. So anything else you guys want to say as we close?
I'll just say thank you guys. I needed to come here and just clear out some things. And thank you guys for not being too harsh on me or on us. And it was nice being here, I think. Thank you guys.
I'd say thank you, Edgar, for this. Thank you for, being understanding, especially from the very, very, very start when we had this whole commotion going on. And I guess right now it's just like trying to see where this new journey leads us. Hopefully, people see us for who we really are. And this is not like a social media thing. It's not like a celebrity thing or whatever. It's who we are. This is our real life. People need to understand that, real lives matter in this situation. So just be mindful about things, what you say to someone. Even when you see someone outside or whatever, when you're ready to take that photo and send it out, just be mindful who could be
getting affected.
Yeah, who's getting affected with that. But yeah, other than that, I really enjoyed this. I think this was worth it because now I just feel like the whole burden is off our shoulders, and we're just like, okay, now we move on from here. Thank you for this opportunity. It was a good thing.
Yeah, and I wish every woman out there who's going through infertility issues good luck, and I hope we all get what we deserve and desire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would just like to thank you guys for coming on. I don't think people appreciate, like, these two guys are, they've had it rough. They've had very controversial past, and for them to, especially Frankie, to be so public and big couple goals and him watch that. I think even the first time we talked when I was running a story, and I think I really let it go because I saw how human you are. You just came down to a level and you're just ready to explain, and you showed your real self. So I think people need to understand, for you to have a relationship so public and have it blow up in your face, and then everyone's attacking you. You did this, you're the bad guy. Maybe some of it is true, but then you have to make amends in the coming few months. And I think both of you deserve to be happy. You've had pretty rough histories on the internet. So I'm actually rooting for the both of you. You guys can see as a testament how humble they are. They can actually come on our live and actually talk to us and let us know about their relationship and what's going on between them. And have you guys seen any other celebrity do this? So I appreciate the humility and the honesty. You handled my questions pretty okay. And thank you guys for coming on live. I hope, guys, you'll be more supportive of them as they're really trying to move forward, and they have someone else to think about. And I'm pretty sure you'll figure out the rest of your blended family stuff. And I guess we're just here to support you. Keep giving us content. I guess I like your TikToks. Yeah? So someone was saying there's this TikTok you did with a condom. Someone says, kumbe ukutumia hiyo ukutumia condom. Ilikuwa tu for the ground.
Yeah, ilikuwa ime-expire.
You're really mess. Yeah. So unless you have anything else to say, I think we're good.
Nah, we're good.
So good. You know, so people are saying safe delivery, Corazon. We support Just Jimmy and a Genius, but yeah, please support their businesses. They both have to take these kids to Montessori, so so support their hustles. Let them be able to afford their kids the very best. And mtu anasema Edgar silly. Chinese anasema kapek to kapek basi. At least we know that you're not, so that we something to show you're not. You know, and until we see this baby looking like Frankie, we I don't know. Cute couple, self-delivery, kiss to Tunge story. Now Kisa, we'll close our eyes, promise. House tour.
We'll see you guys again another time.
Love, self-delivery. The thumbnail, I want my thumbnail. Please, Ati Frankie skincare routine. Sinimaji or something. I'm connecting in a sinimaji.
Maji, kunywa maji too. That's all I drink, water.
Utakunywa maji, you just be going to the toilet.
Wapingane ndimi. I don't know what that means.
Pigane ndimi.
Kiss. We're kissing. Kiss. People put those love emojis. Kiss. Yes, I want to say this because you want me to send people to fucking kiss. We're in 2020. This is not a.
Next time.
You know, the way I grew up, like when I was, I don't know, 6 or 5 or 4, I attended my parents' wedding, and I didn't see them kiss at their wedding, and I was so, like, I'm used to seeing the movies, everyone kisses, and then I was like, so why did these people not kiss? And then I asked my mother years later, why did you guys not kiss? Then she was like, it was a different time, our parents were there, it's these things we don't show publicly, or I don't know. Never really makes sense.
Right now, we'll do it one day. You might see it one day.
Don't worry, after this life ends,
Yeah.
it's going down.
Utatuma picha. I'm a TikTok. You can even do a TikTok, I guess.
A TikTok.
But I'm hoping it's 2020. People are more in touch with their feelings, and they're more. You want to show appreciation and who you love and people you care about. So, yeah, it's 2020. Me, I could kiss my family. Okay, I guess it was a good live.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Edgar.
Have a good
Thank you
evening,
to all
guys.
the people.
Ah,
Tuonane next time.
Tuonane. Bye. Whew. So, guys, the live is over. Anything else you need from me, or we say good night? I'll see you guys tomorrow. I've missed you guys. I've actually missed being in front of the camera, and I think I want to end this live by my opening statement for BNN, since I've missed saying it. Whew. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to BNN. Good night.